Lean a little bit closer, see, roses really smell like boo-boo. Yes, they do. Hi, guys. Welcome in. Sorry I'm late. You know how I be. Yeah, that's a good song, especially for these kind of crazy-ass cases. How's everybody doing today? Let's see who we got here. Miss Rubug, Mr. Eve, Julia, Lauren, Lou. Hey, Lou. So glad you're here. Lisa, Katie Rose, Julia T, Nancy B. I think I said Alicia, but if I didn't, welcome. Lisa Sebo. All right. Doing all right. Excited to hear what you have for us. I'm not excited. I'm not surprised, but I'm actually, what's the word? Relieved that in 2 interviews back to back, there were discrepancies of a timeline. And I know you know who I'm talking about. It's not nice because that means that that might be a hindrance as to why Michael isn't found yet. At the same time, it's almost like we're not crazy. We're not making too much out of nothing. Yes, please hit the like button. If Don Wells has 7 alibis, what is yours to not hit that like button? I said what I said. So let me see those likes go up. Don't be shy. You don't have to like me to like this video. If you like anything at all, hit that like button. Malibu Barbie, hey. Why was that held for review? That's silly. I'm not one bit patient. Get your ass on here, Eve. Okay, from now on, Lou, I'm going to need you to text me when my live starts and I'm not here. Unfortunately, half the time I don't even plan them out. Anyway, hey, Sally, my Jack. Glad you're here. Stir of Echoes. Gemini 65. Come on down. The price is right. Right? The pizza man. Oh, Malibu, I appreciate that. Not today. I had an interview today for a accounting job. I'm going to start working a little bit more now that my content's kind of taken off a little bit and I can get more on a schedule. But anywho, hey, Brooklyn. I looked like garbage, guys. I look like garbage. This was the first time in my entire existence of being an adult and interviewing that I didn't have my hair done, my makeup done. I like ran to the closet and put my nice shirt on and then put like a shawl over it. But it was very obvious that I didn't put in any effort, like 0. But I got the job. Oh yeah, Mr. Eve, I forgot to tell you, I got the job. I got the job. And I get a retainer. Woohoo! So anyway, maybe that'll help my channel grow a little bit because your girl Eve is broke. Summer Wells Visual. I will never take that back. How much I spent. But let me tell you, your girl Eve and Mr. Eve spent way too much, but it was worth it. Thank you, Lauren. Rainy days. Hey. Thank you, Jackie. Hey, Dory. I even forgot to tell my group, my Discord group. Hey, Pointer Lover. I got a job today. Well, anyway, yeah, it's Monday. But I get to set my schedule. I get to be the boss of myself. Very interesting. What am I going to do? I hope I don't take advantage of that situation. I need a little bit of guidance. All right, so let's jump into it. Enough lollygagging, Eve. Get it together. I was on Dolly Vision last night for 4+ hours. Yeah, you heard me right. 4+ hours. And I was going through the issues and discrepancies and kind of where I stand with Michael Vaughan, the Michael Vaughan case and the parents, right? And I got a visitor. Hey, dope. Jeep girl. Do you want me to call you Pam or Jeep girl? I didn't know which one. Caught the rewatch this morning. Good show. Thank you. Brandy stopped by in the chat. She was not happy with me. Would you like to watch a little clip of that? Put a 1 in the chat if you do. Put a 2 if you could give a rat's ass. And 3, hell yes. Got a lot of 1s. All right. Oh, got a 3, Nayfolk. She's like, not only yes, but bleep yes. Oh, where's my little voice mod thing? So that I gotta stop cussing on here, y'all. They know when I do it, and then they like don't put me in the algorithm as much. So I got a little handy tool. Not only yes, but yes. Ooh, yeah. I like that. Misty do. All right. Okay. Let's get started on it. It was a really good conversation. You know how Dolly is. Has those 5-hour long lives, which I was appreciative to be on there. But me personally, being the watcher, it's hard to do. Right? Dolly, don't strike me. I'm not making any money off of this anyway. Now, I will say, guys, I'm not going to lie to you. The Eve that you see late at night sometimes in these chat rooms, I let my hair down a little bit. I may or may not have had a adult beverage. All right. Doesn't mean I'm incorrect in what I'm saying or that I'm starting drama. I'm just saying it might seem a little looser than normal. Is your girl Eve? She needs to unwind after a long day of this stuff. All right. So give a sister a break. Don't be too hard on me if I say something that's a little out of line. All right, let's see. It was great because every question that panel and chat had, I felt like I had an honest to God answer with the receipts. So it's pretty nice. Let's start here. I was like, go get my video up and let's go through this. And he did. Dolly was cool. We went through the interview. We went through the News Nation photo. Let's start here. Let's just start here.
Does that, I guess there's part of you that's like, I want to know every part of this case. I want to know every piece of information. But also,
yes, Phil,
not giving you every single piece of information. Does that give you a good sense that they're doing what they know is right?
yes.
The only way to do it is to automate it. What Zapier allows us to do is connect to our customers' Shopify.
I personally have kind of left everything up to them. You know, I'll report stuff that comes to me, of course.
All right, hold on. I think we have Angela D with us. Hey, Angela D.
Hello.
Okay, I just want to make sure it was you.
Yep, it's me. Hi, guys.
Hey there.
All right.
Can I ask?
This is a shout out to Dale. I'm gonna send you a message on Facebook if you're watching this. Don't strike me, Dale. Turtle Gang.
Something?
Yes.
How old is this video? Like, how long ago was this?
This was from the 22nd, right?
July 22nd. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it is very recent. Okay, I haven't seen this one. And before, I wasn't thinking the parents were so much involved, but this is like really changing my mind.
Wait till you see the next one. There's one that came out from News Nation at 7:30.
Oh God, okay.
We can't play
It's
the News
crazy.
Nation one day. They'll strike me.
Oh
Oh,
yeah. I got it on my channel though, because I don't monetize it. So
Yeah, but they'll end up hitting me.
look at your Facebook messages. I sent you the picture of Tyler and Randy. They don't look the same.
Okay, hold on.
That's all you need to know once you see this picture. Okay, but am I lying though?
Okay.
That is an opinion. Okay. Let's look at it. I have a right to say that. And I'm not being ugly. I'm telling you. That News Nation versus the July 22nd interview from the local media is not the same. They look so different. Where's the lie? I'm going to pull it up real quick. Because he only pulls up Tyler's, and that's not what I was trying to do. Like, I wasn't wanting him to just look at this photo that was cropped. I wanted him to look at the picture of both of them. But he just honed in on Tyler for obvious reasons. Did anybody watch the News Nation interview? Truth hurts sometimes, yeah. That's why I'm here. You say what others just won't, and you back it all up. Yeah, and if it's an opinion, I'll tell you exactly that this is an opinion. Or I'm not sure, this is speculation, don't take it as fact. I try really hard. If I mess up, I'll apologize. People can be wrong, but I really do try hard. Okay, we're going to try to find this. It took forever to load. I'm sorry, guys. There he is, Michael. Oh, don't you dare. Don't you be crazy. These nations trying to hide from me. Little Texan missed it. Do y'all mind watching it again? Can we just do it? Go over it? Because that's part of the live anyway, so let's do that. Let's do that, and then to Dale. Dale. Oh, Lordy.
Nothing brings the pack together like a trip to Great Wolf Lodge.
That's a fun place.
Welcome back. Tonight in our Missing series, a renewed search for a 5-year-old boy named Michael Monkey Vaughan. We brought you his story for the first time last year, but tonight, the first national TV interview with both of Michael's parents and newly released photos of a man police say was nearby at the time of Michael's disappearance. Correspondent Marky Martin is joining us live. And Marky, you've been with this case for some time now. You traveled to Idaho last winter to speak with his mother, but now you've had the chance to speak to both
love
of
Marky
his
Martin.
parents. What can you tell us?
He's so awesome.
Yeah, Natasha, so we heard from Michael's dad, Tyler, for the very first time this week. He was the parent who was actually at home at the time that Michael went missing. And today marks 1 year since that little boy, who is lovingly known as Monkey, walked out the door and never came home.
Hey, Afro.
We haven't stopped. Every day we have unfinished business, and I'll tell you that every day is an anniversary of the disappearance from Michael Vaughan.
It's been 365 days, a year of searching with no answers. For the 5-year-old Fruitland boy whose 2021 disappearance garnered nationwide attention and support.
Hi, what are you doing, bug?
Last July, Michael Vaughan was at home with his dad and baby sister while mom was at work. Family says he walked out, searching for neighborhood kids to play with.
He went to a neighbor's house. He went to another neighbor's house and another neighbor's house.
Last winter, Michael's mom, Brandy, invited our News Nation team to their Idaho home.
I have a bone to pick. I have a bone to pick with that interview. He went here, as she nods, here, and here, and here. That's vague as hell. Which one? She just picked she fixated her eyes on one of them houses and went there, and then there, and just went down the list. Come on now. Stop the madness.
Walking us through her son's last moments there.
He would have come out of
Hi, Miss Robin, Lisa.
The front door is pretty hard to get out of, and you can hear that opening.
At the time, his dad Tyler declined to speak with us, but this week that changed. The couple sitting together for their first national TV interview.
It doesn't feel like a year. It's been an eternity.
Tyler, a lot of people curious why, if you were the one at home,
TV interview.
Oh, they got the watermark or whatever for. Okay. Look at his eyes right here. That's scary to me. All right. It really is. Like, what is that DV signal? Like, put the signal up if you're okay kind of thing. Seriously. I mean, it could be exhaustion, drugs, whatever. I'm just saying, dang. It looked brutal. And it is hot, so maybe I'm just being an asshole. I don't know.
It doesn't feel like a year. It's been an eternity.
Tyler, a lot of people curious why, if you were the one at home, why you haven't done a lot of talking with the media. What's your response to people who want to know that question?
Because I was the one at home. I feel like because I was the one at home. I feel like
I want the unedited version because, I'm going to go put this in slow-mo, y'all.
I was the responsible party. I don't like being in the public eye at all. And it's because I, to some extent blame myself.
For most of the afternoon, Tyler says Michael played with his monster trucks and Nintendo Switch, and that around dinner time,
we'll do that
he
later.
ordered a pizza and went down the hall to change the baby's diaper. When he came back out, Michael wasn't there.
Searched the house, searched the backyard, went out in the front yard, jumped in the van, called Brandy.
He says he raced around the neighborhood and was the one who called 911.
The Fruitland Police, Payette Police,
Y'all,
and
that's
Payette
wood
County
duck.
deputies and
Hold on a minute.
citizens-
Hold on a minute.
Van, called Brandy.
He says he raced around the neighborhood.
Is that wood
and was
duck?
the one who called
Or
911.
The Fruitland Police, Payette Police, and Payette County deputies and citizens searched through the night until support arrived the following morning.
In the last year, more than 3,000 acres and nearby river have been searched. No suspects have been
Why did they go in the
but
trailers?
authorities say they have persons of interest. Fruitland police asking for the public's help in identifying this man, seen in newly released photos walking in a nearby park at the time of Michael's disappearance. And to this day, nobody has been cleared, including Tyler and Brandy.
What do you tell people who say, do they know more than they're letting on?
A lot of the speculation online is based in fantasy land.
Law enforcement and God knows our truth. And
I'm going to be honest with you guys. That man looks depleted. Absolutely 100% depleted, defeated, tired. This is not the same guy we saw on the other local news interview. I'm sorry. That's my opinion, but if you disagree, no matter what the reasoning is, I know what to say.
And we'll stand firm and stand strong.
Fruitland Police confirming with News Nation the couple has cooperated with the investigation. Today, Michael would be 6. His parents grieving another summer without him, a summer they say should be spent playing and camping as a family.
Time for bed now.
But I still want to look at some stars.
He is pure joy, love, excitement, much excitement, energy, lots of energy. You can't not fall in love with him. Excitement, much excitement, energy, lots of energy. You can't not fall in love with him.
Both Tyler and Brandy tell me they do believe that their son is out there alive. They still believe he's coming home. And Natasha, I asked both of them, what would justice look like?
I'm going to show you why I am putting this as importance, guys. You go, just wait. Don't leave. Don't leave. I'm going to let you listen to something as to why I'm really concerned, sincerely concerned about Tyler. It could be nothing. Could be nothing. But if I know something and you say something or see something, you say something, right? Or hear something. That's the rules on this channel, right? And should be for everybody in this world. Just hang tight.
In your eyes, Brandy's answer was if her son comes back alive and well, she could find it in her heart to forgive. Tyler said he just wants his child home. Legal punishment would take care of the rest. And I do also have to mention, to this day, Fruitland Police, they have declined to go on camera for an interview with our crew since day one. Natasha.
Marky, I can't imagine what these last several months have been like for this family. Can I ask, do Michael's parents fear the case going cold at this point? What is being done to keep his name and face on people's radars?
Yeah, it's a great question. And actually, they do not fear this case growing cold. They say there's new tips coming in all the time. They're actually excited about some new technology that's going to aid in some of the searches. And one of the biggest criticisms of this case has been Michael Vaughan never received an Amber Alert. His case did not fall under the criteria for the state of Idaho. It's outraged a lot of people. A lot of people think things could be different if that happened. But also last week, Fruitland Police announcing they've teamed up with the Homeward Bound program, which advocates for missing children. Starting in August, Natasha, there will be semi-trailers crisscrossing across the country with his name and face on them.
Okay, well, that's good to hear. Meanwhile, speaking of new tips, what else have police said about that newly released photo of that man walking by the home around the time Michael went missing? Do we know anything about him?
Yeah, so we actually don't know a lot. In that police press conference that was held last week, they said they'd be releasing those photos. They did a couple days later, and the police chief just saying, we know these are grainy. This is not a suspect or even a person of interest, but this person was walking near the splash pad area of a nearby park leading up to when Michael disappeared. So they said they just want to find this person, have him come forward to talk to him, see if he saw anything. Maybe he saw something he didn't even realize he was witnessing at the time. They just want this person to come forward. Natasha.
All right, Marky Martin, we certainly appreciate it. And I know that family appreciates you keeping their boy top of mind as well. Thank you. And if you have any information, of course, on the disappearance of Michael Vaughan, please contact the Fruitland Police Department at the number or email address that you see on your screen.
Sorry, I'm trying to find it. 1 second. I didn't realize we talk a lot about couches in Discord. Hint, hint. Y'all, 1 second. Two minutes. I'm going to play this real quick while you wait.
Hold on,
It's
give me
bad.
1 second. And you just sent it to me?
Yep, Jimmy Jams. Mm-hmm.
I didn't get it.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, it said sent.
Okay. Oh, you sent it to Jimmy
Jams
Jams
TV.
TV?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I damn sure didn't get it unless it's in my junk mail. Ain't even there. I don't know. You sure you got the right site? I got two.
On Facebook?
Mm-hmm.
What's the other one?
One of them is Jimmy, and the last name is Jams TV. It's like a one you add, not like a page you like. It's a person. First name Jimmy, last name JAMZ TV.
Yeah, I sent it to you. We chatted before. I see your responses. I sent it. Let me send it again. It's crazy, y'all.
Okay, I just got it now.
It was stuck. It needed some milk.
What the hell? Why does he look like that?
I'm telling you. I
He's
think there was a
high.
little bender going on to
He's
stay awake and
high.
be alert. Oh,
He's-
now he's high. Okay.
Oh, he high as shit in this picture. Let me pull this picture up and show people. He looks high. I'm just saying.
Dolly.
Let me show this
Dolly
picture
knows
real
if
quick.
somebody's high, y'all. 100%.
Y'all see that?
I feel bad for him, actually.
Wow.
Yeah, he look high as shit.
Definitely.
Or he's been up for days.
That's what I think.
You can see it under his eyes.
Once you start that bender to be cool and calm and heal, that party sometimes keeps going because he knows he had a interview 2 days later. It'd be like that.
Oh, damn. He looks a lot different in that picture than he does sitting here talking. I know that. What is this attachment?
I just want Tyler to blink in his good eye if he's okay over there.
If he's okay. Okay. Hold on. Let me bring this down here. Let's jump back over here to the screen.
But I would say at the beginning of it, we were both very like, we want to know everything. And then
What?
there was
What grandpa do you?
Thank you. I'm glad you
there's
said.
things that that happened that
Dope, check your
changed
Discord.
me really fast about wanting to know.
Okay, well, the kid likes the daddy better than the mama.
Exactly.
Obviously, the daddy can't be the bad guy.
Well, the daddy was the one home with the boy.
Yeah. Where was the mom at again?
Work.
Everything. You know, there's some not very nice people in this world, and we have learned that the hard way.
Yeah. You want to go inside?
Time. Is there anything you guys?
I'm crying.
We'll climb in a second, okay?
Please.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm still searching. I will pull this up, but I'm sorry. Buggy is adorable. Adorable, sweet. She don't need to be in this interview. This is a serious interview about Michael Vaughan. People are trying to help you find your son. And she wants y'all's attention. She's a little girl. Why did y'all do that? And Bob, I'm sorry, but if you're going to watch a kid, watch a kid. Can't be in and you can't have it both ways during an interview. I'm really like irritated about that shit. And there was a potential neighbor or someone helping that came in and out of the garage and left. Like, what are y'all doing? Hi, Rebecca. Even in that one clip, Brandy said, I'm the badass, Tyler is a sissy la, right? And first of all, okay. And then you have, you live in fear. You're going to see this clip where like she looks at somebody driving by and it's very odd, you know, like trying to pass it off like she's very concerned, but perturbed too, like upset and pissed off. But you're letting your damn kid and letting Bob let the kid run around, screaming and hollering like a kid should. But you know what I see? Dysfunction. Big ass dysfunction on every side. And I'm not saying anyone is guilty of anything, and I have a right to say what my feelings are on what happened. I'm just saying there's dysfunction from what I'm seeing. And maybe there's a clue in there to remember the timeline. Be honest with yourselves and the public, or at least law enforcement, right? If you have, then I'm saying corrected. Don't listen to me. But y'all have a piece of information, bare minimum, that you're withholding. Don't try to pass it off like you don't. Don't let your child run around during an interview, disrupting their time and your time. Bob, if you were supposed to watch that child, I severely question your ability to watch any child. If you can't even do it with the help of a neighbor or whoever that was in the background, it's scary. It concerns me. Was it on purpose? Maybe. I think it was, but that's my opinion. And no, I'm not bullying the parents for saying that. I'm speaking about what's on most people, or at least some people's minds, but they don't want to say it because they don't know how they feel about the case. And that's okay. You don't have to. But don't sit there and act like you don't think about that shit. And if you don't, you're closed-minded and you've already made up your mind no matter what you see. So why are you here in my chat? Just go along your merry way. Because y'all like, listen, y'all don't want to hear the facts. Y'all just want the actual clicks, likes, and views that you accuse me of. That's y'all. You wanted to protect your little moneymaker. Because she goes on your stupid ass panels for 8 hours. Get the fuck out of here. I'm hot today, and it is like 110 degrees. Dope. Check your chat. I'm having a hard time finding this stupid recording for y'all, but it's important. What's this? All right, let me push play. Sorry, guys. I'm mad.
Papa, hope you claim.
Papa.
And see, I don't think it's wise to put your child.
Huh?
Right. I agree.
What was that you said?
I don't think it's wise to put your kid out there on TV like that if you think that someone abducted your child.
Oh, the other child? Yeah, maybe you're right.
Yeah, is there anything you guys just want to say before we go?
We appreciate the police department and all the agencies involved for keeping doing what they're doing. We appreciate Tristan. He's been very good about keeping the story out there, and we want our baby home.
Please. If somebody knows something, please.
Size like I.
Use your strength. Use your courage. Please come forward. Michael deserves to be home with us and our family. His baby sister needs him. His big sister, his big brother, all of us. We all need him. He needs to come home and find peace with his big little sister. So,
And then, like, I
please,
just pulled into the driveway when I got home, and James called.
Hey, where did Mom work?
They both worked at Albertsons.
What the
What
fuck
is
is
that?
Albertsons?
It's a grocery store, kind of like
Oh,
but the generic version of Tom Thumb.
somebody says there's something up with the grandpa and the dad. I don't know. Well, the dad, he's the only one there. It's his responsibility to keep up with the kids. So, he dropped the ball. If the story's true, he did drop the ball, of course, because he wasn't keeping up with the kids. Now, just like here, do you charge him with child neglect because he wasn't doing his duties as a parent? Just like you.
This guy got charged with 30 different counts.
Yeah, Cody Bisbee's dead. Same prime example. Gone, missing, dead, sitting in jail with 30 counts. For leaving, but he's there for leaving the kids alone. Well, technically, this is what he did. If he left the inside the resident and went into the garage, and
he put him at risk, and all the kids really.
And you would think CPS would come in and go, okay, you wasn't watching your kids and one's gone, and they would remove the other kids or put them in the custody of a grandparent or somebody else. At least while they were doing this, just in case the kids would be in immediate danger.
It's not that hard to see what people's habits are. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who probably seen this dude had a smoking habit. He go outside the garage every 15 minutes and stay out there. You know what I'm saying? Come back in the house, play some Nintendo Switch. Somebody in a van waiting, you know what I'm saying, seeing kids through the window.
Why every kid never got to be in a van?
Hey, man, don't ask me.
You don't see him in a Pinto or a motorcycle. A van is prime.
Right.
Please. We are begging as a family, as a whole, as a community, as the world, we're begging, please have your strength and courage to give us something to bring Michael home. And Monkey, we love you. We miss you.
No.
What is that?
If we were to get into Michael's head a little bit, would he have known if he was taken? Would he have known that he shouldn't be going with these people? And would he try to contact
Okay, this whistle is
That's where he lives.
totally
He knows
on purpose.
city.
Found the mic.
And he knows that Mommy's name. Mommy's real name.
Okay.
So, we were working on phone numbers and the address, but he does know where he's supposed to be.
Oh, that's a whistle. Why would you give this kid a fucking whistle?
He gave the kid a whistle. The kid's been jumping in his lap, interrupting the interview the whole time that was giving a whistle.
And
Good
Bob
thing
was just like, fuck it, I'm out. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, like.
Hey,
I
so
don't know.
is the grandpa dude's dad or Brandy's dad?
Tyler's dad.
All right, so
Brandy's dad is a ex-Navy guy who threatened one of the girls that was trying to get media for Michael. Like
He
super
threatened
Oh yeah.
her.
Said I would do unimaginable things to you. I know where you work. I know where you live.
And
Yeah.
and the lady was just trying to get media to cover the case.
Yeah. He was just trying to get answers to the media, and they got all bent out of shape about it. And so Randy said that threatened her straight up.
Lord.
hey, these people related to like Freemasons, or are we?
3%ers are their besties.
I thought so.
They run the Facebook group that they kicked everybody out of, except for the people in the community.
Okay.
I was wondering about that because I'm like, dude, this has a lot of symbology up in it already, and I'm noticing.
Is that their house behind
Every
them?
day we have unfinished business, and I'll tell you that every day.
Anybody notice the house number? That's kind of
Yeah, I
weird.
see 9/11. That's why I said I know it's a lot of symbology and stuff.
Vaughan has been missing for nearly a year now. This morning, Fruitland Police Department provided an update on the investigation into the disappearance of Michael Vaughan, also known as Monkey. Now, next week marks 1 year since the Fruitland boy went missing. He turned 6 last month. And with the help from the Idaho State Police and the FBI, Fruitland Police believe they have been able to more accurately determine the time that Michael disappeared.
Like, why does she look like she's been up all night, all the time?
Because she does that, drinks to oblivion.
They all got her nose.
It might just be her eyes are like that. I don't know.
No, Dolly. She toe up.
Or she's crying, or she had been crying. I don't know because her eyes look a little swollen.
I can say I ain't never met nobody happy that works at
It takes a lot of time, and we believe someone out there.
Okay, I found it. I'm gonna catch up with chat. Ooh, that was a hard one to find. My God. So let me show you where Brandy gets in here. Gives me a little message.
Now, this morning,
She's not happy with me, guys.
Provided an update on the investigation into the
She's
disappearance
not
of
happy
Michael
with
Vaughan,
me. Hey, Jennifer.
also known
Hey.
as Monkey. Now, next
This is
week
the
marks 1
babysitter in
year since
chat.
the Fruitland boy went missing.
Shit. Jennifer Hannah's in the chat. Please give her, please, everybody, give her a heart, a blue heart for Monkey. She saw and babysat and loved Michael the day before he went missing. Could you please put a big blue heart in the chat for not only Monkey, but Jennifer? It wasn't an easy day for her either yesterday. All right.
He turned 6 last month. And with the help from the Idaho State Police and the FBI, Fruitland Police believe they have been able to more accurately determine the time that Michael disappeared.
Like, why does she look like she's been up all night, all the time?
Because she does that, drinks to
red, infrared ones.
Oh yeah, they're expensive.
And insurance only covered a certain amount because the FAA has to be the one. They're the governing. Hold on, y'all.
Hey, I was just saying, he was cracking down on a lot of these things. You know what I'm saying?
Most crimes against kids, like murders, are
that one's good too. I'm trying to find it.
In the middle, like, I don't know. I just don't get how a
I'm on the
child
911 call.
walks around outside without being noticed by neighbors.
12:30 that morning.
Okay.
There's a dead end.
Delete the 911 call. It's coming. It's coming.
Call isn't in Tyler's call log. Brandy went through his phone.
Oh, this pissed her off.
Refused to send us his call logs. So he never called 911.
He said he did, but the call
neither of them would send it. And you know what her excuse
Thank you
was?
for the hearts, guys.
They're archived. They are no longer available.
Yeah, but ain't that public knowledge, like record? Couldn't you motion them to get the 911
Nah.
calls released?
No.
Nope, we tried.
That's intellectual property.
You want to know where it is?
How?
You want to know where it is?
Little Cody attention. You know what I'm saying? It's like these creators get what they want and they just run with that.
I agree with
instead
Dolly
of
on
sharing
this.
it more broad. Like there's more than one missing kid.
Exactly.
There's tons of missing kids.
With bodily harm.
Oh, I
Got a
was
video on that
explaining
shit,
about
too?
how
See, I got
Randy
a video
Neal
on that shit too.
threatens
All right. So let's get through this
Miss
video.
Rachel.
And like I said, like I'll have some people reach out to her. And if I can get a hold of her, I'll speak with her. You know what I'm saying? And you know, because I think that's the best way. And especially if there's questions like this that, you know, I think the best way is to ask her. She wasn't there, you know what I'm saying? But I would like to know what was going on, you know, questions before he went missing. You know, just questions about the home life, family life, things of that nature.
I don't know who this Heather Heifer is, but she's acting like a heifer. She said she was just dogging me the whole time. There are things law enforcement don't want released. What you have are clips made into your agenda. Baby, that's not my agenda. That is not my agenda. My agenda is just to help find Michael with all these other lovely people. The agenda was the false timeline, in my opinion. What other reason why would you lie? And I'm not convinced at this point that Tyler even knows the extent of what has been said by Brandy. He doesn't get on social media. It's from what he says. And I truly believe that he stays away from it. Jennifer Hannah, what agenda? You have an agenda? Yeah, I have this awful agenda just to hate on missing child parents. No, you need to go look at those big creators on the other side, the crama drama bullshit. That's who you're confusing me with, because it ain't me. It ain't me.
The kid ever wandered off before? Had you know what I'm saying? Has he ever tried to go to that park? Has he ever mentioned in the house, like, I want to go to the park, I want to go to the park, like things of that nature, that anywhere he might have went, had they ever went anywhere else? You know what I'm saying? If he would have wandered off, which direction you think he would have went?
Splash pad. Brandy said he
How
wanted
often did he go out the front door by himself? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Was he able to reach the deadbolt? Apparently, the who's around that area.
Well,
So when
I've got 68 registered sex offender details that we have gone. You got to think about them too. Like, should they be scared to death? Should they be living in fear? Is there an abductor?
Thinking there's a kidnapper out there, yeah.
That's messed up for them to think that. And think about this, the Honda Pilot.
And I really believe that.
A law enforcement.
I'm not just saying that, guys. If I say something, I truly mean it. And if I feel like if I was too angry and I didn't mean it to that extent that I said it, I will say I'm sorry. But I truly mean this. Like, it's kind of odd that, in my opinion, law enforcement cares more about a conviction than the safety of the people around them. You know, and I get it. There's a lot more backlash, right, when somebody doesn't get convicted of a crime against a child. But what if this person that they don't know who it is kills another one or kills a child, or you find that there had been a multitude of them? Okay, like, you have to think about the greater good too. Michael matters, but so does the community too. And so where's that line drawn, right? I guess they have to make a choice from an investigative standpoint, is what it sounds like.
She's a retired police officer on Twitter, called one of the detectives and asked them, is this cleared? He said yes. She tells Twitter, hey, the Honda Pilot was cleared. She gets a call back. Oh, no, we misunderstood. We know
how ironic that Twitter.
We think we know who the
JP,
owner is. We can't verify the driver.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that's incompetent to tell somebody from Twitter that it was cleared and then have to be called back and said, never mind. That is negligent.
Okay,
So
you have a couple questions that are going on in the chat they're wanting me to ask you. Who is the text messages between up on the screen, and what is a storm barrier? Why is the video titled that?
So the ladies that were chatting were in a group chat and they talked a lot between each other with Brandy. These were people that supported her 100% and wanted to help her. Matter of fact, one of the chicks that recorded some things started out bashing the same people like me and others. I mean, she was like, y'all are horrible, disgusting. How could you do this to the family during this horrible time? And then she started listening to the questions that we had. Everything was kosher. March, we had the spaces, we were asking questions. And then she realized that nothing was making sense right before that. Not only that, she was told that Tyler's Miranda rights were read to him in February. Now, why do they do that? Because you may feel like you're detained and they may use that against you in a court of law later. What else do you need?
well, if they brought him in for a lie detector test, I'm sure
Sorry,
they brought
guys.
him in
That
for.
was sassy of me to say that. Like, what else do you need? Like, what else do we need to go over, guys? And then you can do your own work, because I don't want people to take my word as 100, even though I have the receipts to back it up from the lovely ladies who work their ass off asking these questions. Do it yourself, right? But if they don't know that it exists in the first place because there hasn't been enough coverage of the case, Summer Wells took full front and center. People went and fucked that all up with their opinions and their money and their cash apps, and there's getting close to criminals. This is what you get out of that: ignorance, blind faith. It is not mean of me or wrong of me to say, what if these parents were learning what not to do a month after summer, a month and a week or so after summer goes? Is it impossible? And is it mean of me to bring up a plausible and something that probably an investigator would do? No, but I'm the asshole. Oh, level-headed. Hey, where are your facts? Where are your facts? You don't ever show any level-headed. You never show facts. You just bash people that you say are bashing the parents. Y'all are some blind faith, no reason, wanting click likes and shares and views, getting close to non-cleared parents looking ass. That's what you are. That's what you are. You don't even make no sense. If you and I can have a civil conversation where you're not going to put that emotional burden that I should be some kind of savior and saint to them because of what they're going through. I am not their parents. I am not their responsibility emotionally. What I'm thinking about is that child out there somewhere wondering where their parents are to save them. So you can take that bullshit elsewhere. Because when I'm searching for people for Equisearch and I'm going through and sweating my ass off and burning in 110-degree weather, and you see some shit that you don't want to see, come at me and see how you feel when you have people like Don and Candace, cash gurning parents. So don't come at me with the bullshit, because I'm not doing it. Not. This is the right kind of drama you guys need to be looking at. Not some wild ass conspiracy theories where there's really nothing but a recording and speculation. This stuff is from the parents or people surrounding Michael. This is important shit. So you can do what you will. Little Meat says, I disagree about out level-headed. He's stuck in the middle and believes his friends. I get it, but disagree. Okay. Okay. Well, him and checking convictions can go and advocate. He has every right to do that. But I don't come in his chat room and try to convince him of something. I let people come to me, or let people let me go on their panel with their permission. But these attacks with no receipts or no proof is stupid. You literally hear their voices and you're like, lies, lies, lies. And Brandy called me a liar as we're playing what the fucking parent said. I'm sorry I'm cussing so much lately. This has been so long. Over a year with Summer Wells' case, got Cody Bigsby, Harmony Montgomery. I'm helping Harmony Montgomery's mother try to find her kid. Doesn't matter what you feel about her. Trying to help her kid be found and get justice. But y'all want to sit here out there and try to bash me and bash these lovely human beings behind it. Actually, the real MVPs. All right. Yeah, I'm going to be a little pissed off about that. Because it's coming from a place of pureness. If you're jaded about the Summer Wells case, that's because you spent your energy in the wrong places. You spent your energy on the wrong places, and your shit's all corrupted now. But the creators that you were sitting in listening to the bullshit convinced you the opposite. They were the ones that jaded your ass and won't listen to the facts. That's on you. Spend your energy wisely. And if you really knew who I was, you go back to the beginning of my videos and see that I said this multiple times. And you would know who I am, but you don't even know who I am. You just think you know something. You think your information or your theory is right. Well, then go find Michael. I don't give a shit who's right or wrong. Go find him. And enough of this just support and keep letting the days go by that more children are not being found. You can do that all day. I call that passing out flyers and bracelets. Boots on the ground. Getting more information to people. Quit getting close to these parents and getting in your feels and getting clouded by your judgment. That's how you don't find kids. Looking ass.
For plenty of questions. So, I mean, he must not have cracked under any of that, because I'm sure they interviewed him, pretty thoroughly. But if you don't have nothing, it's hard to charge somebody with anything unless you charge them with criminal child neglect.
She told Chris Madonna that he failed the polygraph. He almost flipped the table.
But you gotta look at it like this too, because in court, if you're not admitting to anything and they don't have any proof that you did it, it's not a case.
Yeah, it's hard to prove it, right? But what if he did something and she really don't know?
That's what I'm thinking.
Then let him speak.
That's how I feel.
Not a year later. I mean,
but I think it's like I don't think he did
okay,
it wrong.
let's just say this too. Let's just say this. Okay, let's just say this. You love your child. You love your husband. Your husband does something horrible. Or something happens and he hides it. Do you turn on your husband? Because then not only do you do this, you lose your child and then you lose your husband. Like, if you're a woman, I ain't a woman. I would never been in that situation. I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, if he didn't kill your child and it's both for your child, something tragic happened, okay, and he covered it up, and he's like, if
he's basically saying, look, okay, I get it. Like, some women out there will do anything for love. It's literally like the Meatloaf song, but I won't do that kind of shit. But some will do that. Some will do some off the wall shit for the ones they love. I remember one mom and family riled behind a either boyfriend or dad or stepdad who killed their child and was boo-hooing in the courtroom when he got convicted. Allegedly, it was an accident. He was being negligent. You need to spend time in jail for that because the public wants you to. Those 12 little jurors. Those 12 little jurors. Okay. Yes, let's fill it with blue hearts for Michael. And then we're going to do yellow hearts. We're going to do yellow hearts for Harmony Montgomery. Yep. We're going to do green hearts for Cody Bixby. And then do the most random for Oakley and Lena. Okay. Just whatever you want. All of them. Because those are the ones that are really swept under the rug besides Cody. Him too. Oakley, Lena, out of all of them, Lena is the one that needs us the most, guys. Her case is going so cold and no one's saying anything but a very select few. You know, we really got to jump on this. But I had to work my ass off to get these videos out to people before the 1 year and after the 1 year of Michael. Y'all need to know. Nobody knows this shit that went down. Only Twitter did for the longest time. And I brought it over to YouTube and oh my God. That was in February and it's taken yesterday, or let's just say the last 2 weeks for it to really, really, really blow up. How many months is that fucking wasted of ideas that could have potentially helped? Because locals are searching for updates on Michael too. People in Idaho are searching. Maybe not a lot, but some, or Oregon, when they're hearing about these cases, especially now that it's national. It went on News Nation and it went on News Nation again. What if it gets picked up by Nancy Grace or Dr. Phil? They're going to be like, man, I got to research this on YouTube. Here you go. I've got everything in a playlist because these beautiful human beings initiated a conversation with the parents and they didn't get buddy-buddy. They asked questions, which turned one of the girls closest to Brandy around. And thank God for her. Thank God for her. Because she's the one that actually proved her bullshit and Tyler's bullshit. Again, not saying they're guilty. But who knows who's listening? It's like the Pink Panther. You know what I'm talking about? Does anybody know? Is that too old to like mention Pink Panther? Who's listening? Let's see. Is it an FBI agent? Is it Idaho State Police? We don't know. I wonder who. What are y'all thinking over there, FBI? What are you learning over there, Hawkins County? I just wanted to listen to that song. All right. Man, I still haven't got to Brandy's little message to me. Dang.
Even with it being something.
Did I pass it? No, it's when
Not
Arkansas gets
So
$10.
this is just like I heard water and hole. I hope the water's
Hold on, y'all. We're gonna skip
criminal
to it.
background. Okay. Let's watch this. Used to play some Call of Duty.
No, you go home.
He
for
said
that.
duty.
You're not walking the street.
If you look up a question that those reporters.
Oh,
Not at
Jesus.
4, at 8, 7.
You're right.
And he started crying. And I went over to my other neighbor and I'm like, what the hell? Why is that kid?
You can't rub the switch.
Come on now.
Or
It's a very long live, guys.
Few different YouTube.
Yeah, I wasn't very excited to see Andrew on panel, but you know, it's not my show, right? I don't get to dictate all that. It's when Arkansas gives $10 and says, Brandy's in the chat. Arkansas is on it. When I tell you she's on it, she's on it. I love her. Because I would have done the same thing. I'd have been like, oh, snap. She's in the chat throwing shade at Eve, you know. Everybody, pay attention. I don't blame her. No shade to Arkansas. Arkansas. Sorry. Why is this taking so long? It's like it doesn't want me to show you guys, and I promise. I think it's at 2 hours and 40 minutes. Oh, here I am. 2 hours, I think. Okay. I don't know what the... Oh, I need to use my bleep bleep. I don't know what the is going on with my internet. But while we wait for that, my ADHD ass is going to come over here and play this clip.
Years ago, one time, I socked him so goddamn hard he flipped over backwards over the couch. Tyler? Yeah. Knocked him fucking cold ass out. We were drunk. We were both fucking drunk as fuck. And I told him, and if he called me a cunt one more fucking time, he's never called me that ever again. And that's when we learned we can't drink hard liquor, like, heavily together. What happened just now? What did I miss? I just put... He's being a baby. What did he say to you? I asked him if he wanted to come smoke, and he's like, no, I'm just fine. And he's sitting there watching Peppa Pig, Buggy's sleeping, because I'm not... Years ago, one time.
You got to get better at not getting so damn angry. But y'all, these babies, they deserve somebody to get angry at some lying-ass parents.
I socked him so goddamn hard he flipped over backwards over the couch. Socked him so goddamn hard he flipped over backwards over the couch. Socked him so goddamn hard he flipped over backwards over the couch. Tyler? Yeah.
Where are you going?
Knocked him fucking cold ass out. We were drunk. We were both fucking...
Okay, like, is it unreasonable to say, Tyler, blink with your good eye if you're okay? It's not funny, but it made me feel better because I'm uncomfortable about really being concerned about somebody that could potentially have last seen Michael and done something wrong. So that's how I deal with things. Probably wasn't the best thing to do or to say. But it is what it is. I really mean that, though. So there's the proof on that. And guess whose words were they from? Whose words? Not mine. Was it a conspiracy theory? No. Whose words were that? Okay. That's the magic of the goddess working through Eve. Okay, yeah, my sassy, definitely have sassy Gayla, spirit guide. She's my lead guide. Don't mess with her. Don't bring her out. I'm trying to bring out the sensitive ones like Carmelita and V. But they can't do nothing because I'm sitting here spouting off. Gayla. Anyway, let's find this damn comment so I can get off of this I'm tired of it, honestly. I really am.
So what you up to there, Angela D? Still with us?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just listening.
Chilling.
Okay.
So we watched this damn video of mine, and then
Okay, I was wrong, but I'm a man. I can admit when I'm wrong.
oh, here we go.
For Summer, we fight for that information no longer available.
Yeah, but ain't that public knowledge, like record? Couldn't you use call logs then?
She actually sent a screenshot of her call logs for the day before, the day of, and the day after. They also have a Jeep.
Oh, she didn't
That's
like me talking
another
about that Jeep.
similarity. Right there doing that interview with Josh. That has Candace.
Okay, so a backstory on that. It's the same thing where Don took the Subaru that day when usually he takes his truck. Well, it was the same situation as like because Brandy was, and this is on Spaces. So since Brandy was working that day and Tyler was off, whoever needs to go to work takes the car, which they preferred the Jeep because it's, I guess, newer and they like that one. I'm just saying, it's those little things. I'm not saying there's like anything directly correlated to Michael and Summer. I'm just saying it's very interesting.
Similarities like a champ.
What I'm trying to get at the end.
Oh, thank you, Arkansas. She don't even have nothing to do with this replay, and she's helping me because I was looking for that yellow $10. Here we go. Here we go. Here it is. I wanted to prove to you that this happened, so nobody tells me I'm a liar. There you go, guys. Brandy Neal says, wow, Eve, of all days to continue your lies. Great job. She was giving me grace, y'all, since February when I got that little sarcastic ass message from her when I said my theory. And she goes, interesting, new theory. Literally the second I hit the end stream. Ironically, I can't find that comment anymore. And the reason why I want y'all to see this, I'm not trying to make it bigger than it is. I'm just saying, like, this is the shit when people who aren't listening and they get all Brandy boozled because she's the mom of a missing son. That is not a good thing to have as a popularity. This isn't cool. It's not cool for Dawn and Candace to be fucking celebrities on YouTube and everybody's obsessed with them and wakes up and goes to bed watching YouTube videos about them. This isn't good. This should not be something you want. And I've been saying that from the beginning, so when I say something and I play the recordings that people have given me the blessing of putting out there and the opportunity, I'm still a liar. From the old mother. What are you telling people? What are you telling people out there that that's not your voice? I don't hear that. So here, listen to what Dolly says.
Of the day is that if JD Huff is sitting there stating that everything is open, no stone left unturned.
I couldn't screenshot it. I
Hold
was
on,
on
they're saying
StreamYard.
Brandy's in the chat.
Well, come on up.
Yeah, post a link. The link is up. Come on in. Just show yourself so we know it's you. I didn't see her in the chat, but I guess I'm not Brandy after all.
Brandy, I'm not lying, baby. I am trying to help you find your son.
Look at messy ass Heather, my mod Heather.
But you spun around with
you
these
hateful
lies.
girl.
And
Well, let's see if it's a troll or if it's her or whatever. You know, she's more than welcome to join us. You know,
and I'm cordial.
I would like, you know, I'm nice to everybody. Like, I don't know. I'm just asking questions, so you're more than free to come up here and talk. But with trolls, you never know. People makes people's names, accounts. It might not even be her. We have no way of verifying that. The link is posted, so if she wanted in, she could come in. So you got to be careful, guys. I don't feel like getting trolled by somebody.
No, it really was, Heather. We confirmed it. So here's the thing. You had an opportunity to come on and clear mean old Eve. Mean old snarky old crusty true crime with Eve. Don't know nothing about her son. Okay, whatever. Come on up. Let's talk about it. Not while she's on panel, says LaWanda. Cruella. Shoot down a drone. Looking ass. I'm tired of it. You want drama here. If that's going to get Michael's exposure out there, I'll just be a grade A certified fool on lives and then just private them so people can mass watch the videos I've done. How about that? I'll do what it takes. I'm petty like that. See, but this is the right kind of, in my opinion, this is the right kind of sassiness. This is the right kind of stuff. Drama sells. Okay. Here it is. If anybody wants to donate to the channel, where not only can I donate to EquiSearch and Cold Case Foundation, please, please, please do that. I also want to do something a little special for the ladies who have been harassed, bullied, doxxed. Guys, when I tell you they've been made fun of, their pictures manipulated and then put on their profile, or tagged at least, that is not okay. And these are people directly working with the parents. There are creators who have called me threatening that I'm going to get sued. The girl recording said she got a text from Brady, get a lawyer. This isn't a threat, get a lawyer. Those are threats, baby. Those are threats. What do you do to locals? Do you do Gator don't play no shit on them? Let me show you what that is if you don't know. He ain't never ever been about that shit. Oh, crap. Gator don't play no. If you haven't watched other guys by now, you need to get off this live. Hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you're new. Should I have gone over the timeline stuff today and the differences of, or the contradictions within 2 interviews of each other, which is a 3-day, 4-day span? Yeah, I probably should have, and I can. I don't want to go over an hour and 30 minutes on this live because I think it's ridiculous. So I got 8 minutes. Okay. Maybe I'll do that. Y'all know this. When Gator comes out.
You would.
You are being awful. What's wrong?
Captain took us off the case.
Dick, that was a long time ago. You're not that same person you were.
You don't get it. There is a darkness inside of me. It wants to get out, wants to walk around. It wants some walking around money. It wants to buy some shoes, and it wants to walk up with the people and say, hey, Gator don't play no shit. You feel me? Gator never been about that. Never been about playing no shit.
Oh, I love it when he's like, it's showing the back in the day where he's got the grill and he's got the knife going down his cheeks. Okay, anyway. You feel me? Yeah. I do too. All right, real quick. This is pretty easy, actually, what I'm about to do. now that my theatrics and scene, right? I just want to, I want to read the article real quick versus the local one. Now, you knew damn well, Tyler, that we were going to look at this and scrutinize this. Okay. So I'm going to try to put this little thing to rest of theory like, oh, well, we were just messing with the web sleuths because we just wanted y'all to see how badly they mess with us and bully us. This is your missing child's case. Don't be worrying about no web sleuths. Leave that to us, please. KTVB, Michael Vaughan. But you could tell when he said he feels guilty, you can tell he was like done with it. He was done with it. He was like, because I feel like fucking shit. I bet you do. I bet you do. And so we were trying to help you. These ladies really worked hard to try to help y'all. And I'm going to tell you this. If you don't know about all these recordings, you better start knowing. You better start looking. I don't even know if he knows half the shit. I'm pretty sure he does. But if you don't, ooh, baby. I just want the article. That's what I said I was going to do. Mr. Eve is, do you see what Mr. Eve has to go through? Bless his heart. He needs some milk. Y'all give it a black heart, a black heart to Mr. Eve, because he even said it himself one time. He's soulless, but he's not. He's got the biggest heart. But put a black one because that's what he says. He deserves some love. All right, Michael was last seen around 6:30 p.m. on July 27th near Southwest 9th Street. Okay. J.D. Huff said, by the way, near his home, near the residence. Letting you know that. We are working through newly obtained data from that time frame from 6:40. Oh, wait, is this an old one? I was like, wait, this does not sound right. This sounds old. Hold on. Yeah, that was the March 24th. I was like, no, that ain't right. That ain't right. My bad, guys. Hold on. My Google doesn't do like the most recent. This interview was a little bit of a joke to me. Or, excuse me, the presser more than anything. I'm glad they released the full interview. I'm very thankful for that, at least. I'm hoping News Nation will release theirs. Because it looked like that was a wild ride. I bet that was a sight for sore blackened eyes. Nearly, let's see. Is this it? Yeah. Beef stroganoff tonight. Woohoo. Hope comes from their heart, says Tyler Vaughan. He doesn't want to get out of bed, chuckle. And Michael's mother, Brandy, Neal, they do it anyway to keep their family together. Keep it together. Now, what did he say about one of the timeline things? I came outside. Write it down, y'all. Put it, one of the mods put it in the chat. All right. I came outside. Excuse me. That night, Brandy Neal was working her shift at local Albertsons grocery store. Tyler was home with Michael and his other children, along with a daughter who they nicknamed Buggy. They put that in there because it's important. I went back to change Bug Michael was playing on his Nintendo Switch, and he sat on the couch many times. She was sleeping, Buggy. So it took a minute for me to rouse her. I guess get her up because it was time to get up. I changed her diaper and ordered pizza in the room. Probably took me about 15 minutes. I went outside to smoke, and Monkey wasn't outside. Now hold up. Wait. Monkey was on the couch playing his Nintendo Switch. He was also there when Brandy called at 4:13 on her lunch break, to say hi. So allegedly, this poor child has been on the damn couch all day. Maybe if he was there. So he goes outside to see if he's out there. That don't make no sense, guys. It doesn't make any sense. Why would you look outside when you saw him in the living room? Which Kira states she has not seen since she got home from Color Guard at 3:45 or whatever it was. 3:48. 3:30 to 4, let's just say that. He said it took 15 minutes. He figured he was inside with his brother when he went outside. Now, he could go outside in the backyard. He can go outside in the front. We don't really know in this instance. He started to panic once he realized Michael wasn't inside. I came outside. I looked down the street. I hopped in the car, called Brandy, and I drove to the splash pad and then all over the neighborhood, walking, running, and driving. Like, I couldn't tell you where. What? Didn't you talk about the storm barrier that you jumped on Cornwall and went around the splash pad to the Treasy area before the bluffs? Guys, why would you say that? Does Tyler, are you okay? Do you really not get on social media? Does Brandy not really talk to you, sir? Somebody get a hold of Tyler and let him know if he doesn't. Because from what he's saying, baby, you might get set up here. You might be getting set up here. And when I said that it was a setup, false alleged abduction, Brandy was right there watching the whole time. And when I came up with my theory, interesting new perspective, that hit a nerve. Tyler. Hey, Tyler. You need to come check out my videos, baby. I don't think you know. Somebody. Call him. I think you better call Tyler. Call him. And tell him your wife may be making some shit up. I don't think he knows. I don't know. He could be just. He's going to probably go more towards what he told law enforcement versus web sleuths, is what his wife said. I mean, Brandy could have just been totally keeping everybody in the loop and in the swirlies on purpose, just like Don and Candace, to keep heat off of Tyler. And when the heat was getting too much, where people were like, you need to demand an interview. We want to talk to Tyler. She goes and do some fucked up shit, like whatever she does. You know, act a fool. So, there are so many recordings of conflicting information. People are like, can you condense this for me? Go watch my videos. Give me that click and that like or whatever for all of the hard work. You can go and research it yourself so that you know it's true. It's yours. You did the research. Correct?
Yeah.
That was the wrong one. Sorry. When we get close, when we're getting really close, lots of good tips are sent. What do you think happens?
Too furious. I'm too fast for y'all, man. Too fast.
Oh, hold on.
I'm too fast for y'all. Oh, you just came home from doing a bid. Tell me what you gon' do. Act a fool. Somebody broke in and cleaned out your crib. Boy, what you gon' do? Act a fool. Just bought a new pair and they scuffed your shoes. Tell me what you gon' do. Act a fool. Now them cops trying to throw you in them county blues. Boy, what you gon' do? Act a fool. Talking about gats, traps, cops and robbers. It's 911. Please call the doctor. Evacuate the...
That's what she does, guys. Sorry if my voice got messed up. But seriously. Ridiculous. So what does News Nation say? Remember? Went back to change bug. That Michael was playing on his Switch. She was sleeping. Took me a minute to get her up and change the diaper. About 15 minutes to get the diaper changed and get her up and order pizza. Then went outside to smoke, to then go outside to find Michael, who was on the couch playing the Switch. Is it still? Oh my God, hold on. What about now? Is it still a robot? Am I acting a fool? What about now? Still? What about now? What about now? Is this any better? I know it's not. This is fun. Oh, this is awful. Mother, son of a. Okay, what about now? It has to. It has to be back on track, right? Jeez Louise. Okay, so karma is a bitch sometimes. And when you act a fool too much, when you go overboard, the universe says settle down. Thank you for that lesson. Because that temper Brandy has, would she get back at Tyler for something? I mean, it could, right. Hey, Eve, and I can't fix her, says Mr. Eve. I can't fix me either, baby. I don't know what to do. Okay, so getting back to wrapping this up because I've kept you way too long as it is. When I tell y'all my ADHD is really bad, I was not lying to you, and I warned you. So that's on you. So we know KTVB's version. It just will not pull up. Did they take the damn thing down? Because me? Did I break it? Good Lord. I'm going to go get baby Eve. Yay, I miss my baby. I can throw a wrench at her. How funny. You know what? I'm going to give you a wrench. Duh, that makes sense to give my husband a wrench. If I can throw them, I can at least give one to you in the chat. All right. Is this the one I read? Son of a gun. No. News Nation asked Tyler Vaughan why he hadn't spoken much on media outlets. Because I was the one at home. I feel like fucking shit. He later added, because I was the responsible party. I don't like being in the public eye at all. It's because to some extent I blame myself. You're negligent. That's why you feel like shit. That's why. I think that this little statement right here is like what a child would do or a teenager would do. All right. Please do not tell me that I have a robot voice. Oh my God, there's a T-Pain option. That's hilarious. Hold on. Can you hear me? Wow. Tyler, you need to come forward. Please. YouTube ready? That's fun. That's fun. Okay, sorry. Squirrel. For the most of the afternoon, Tyler says Michael played with his monster trucks and Nintendo Switch. Oh my God, I just had a ghosty moment. Mr. Eve, his piano went off and it's off. Wow. So, anyway, sorry. Tyler says Michael played with his monster trucks and Nintendo Switch. Around dinner time, Tyler said he ordered a pizza and went down the hall to change the baby's diaper. So in this one, he had ordered the pizza already, went down to change the baby's diaper. When he came back out, Michael wasn't there. Oh my God, do y'all hear that? We might have a paranormal experience right now. Because I'm telling you right now, that is turned off. It's off. I don't bleep with you. That's a good idea to play that. So do you see? He was in the room with Buggy. And yes, are those small details, I don't know, important? Maybe. But it should not change unless there is some like profound reason, and then it should never change again after you realize that, right? Like that's just, it's trusting these people when they ask for help. That's all I was trying to get at. There are so many people out there who are really trying their ass off to find these missing children, actually find them and try to help law enforcement in the right ways, not those loony boonies that send pictures. Thank you, Pam, for subscribing. Appreciate it. There are people out there that are not loony boonies who flip the right card that day and say, I'm calling law enforcement to give them a tip because I have my intuition. Like that's not who I'm talking about. I'm talking about people who research and actually find something or hear something. No stone left unturned. If it might find Michael, be grateful. Eve re-deleted message. Oh, let me see. Is that how you kind of like get around being flagged? I have to go to the live. Sorry. Hold on. What a live. This has been bananas. What a live. This has been bananas. Oh, I hate when I hear myself. Ugh. Oh my God. Hearts for all the babies. Yes. Well, that was interesting. All right, guys. That's really what I had. All that I had. I really want people to get off my ass. I don't mind it. I know it's going to keep happening over and over. I get it. But if you don't know what you're talking about and you want me to keep proving something I've already done, I'm just going to block you. I don't give a shit. And I'll keep doing that on each missing children's case I cover. I'm not doing it. These low-level channels that go on for hours and hours to get just enough views that their counter drama, creators that get 18 times as many, under the premise that they're good channels and they're not drama. Y'all are liars. All you do is protect those who don't need protecting for likes, clicks, and views. You're the one doing it. Justice for Michael Vaughan. Hey guys, I want you to drink your water. Stay cool. It's so hot. Get some rest. Hug yourself, your babies, your fur babies, your grandbabies, all of these missing babies.
Welcome.
And I will see you on the next live. Have a wonderful evening and a wonderful week ahead. Bye, everybody.
Now them cops trying to throw you in them county blues. Boy, what you gon' do? Act a fool. Talking about gats, traps, cops and robbers. It's 911, please call the doctor. Evacuate the building and trick the pigs. Since everybody want a piece, we gon' split your wig. See some fools slipped up and overstepped their boundaries. You about to catch a cold, stay the fuck from around me. Your peeps talking about what kind of shit's he on. You'll disappear like poof. Bitch, be gone. You think 12 gon' catch me? Give me a break. I'm supercharged with a hideaway license plate. It seems they wanna fingerprint me and give me some years. They'll only get one finger while I'm shifting gears. I got sweat.